Hey guys, how's it going? And it's happening. So we have more stimulus coming out for you guys, and I want to go over exactly what you might be able to do and what you could qualify for up to $10,000. So let's get right into it. Who can qualify for this? So this is a Forbes article. I'll leave links in the description so you can read through them exactly what you have to do. But this is SBA opens up new grants and loans for small businesses and independent contractors. This is the EIDL program. If you remember last time, this program was open for maybe like 2 weeks. You get $1,000 per employee, up to 10, equaling your $10,000. Well, that money ran out real quick and it's back up. I wanted to push this out because it's probably going to go even quicker this time. So we're going to go into how to do it. But first, we're going to continue who qualifies. So this just happened on June 15th, announced that it will be opening the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Grant and Loan Program. So this is for independent contractors, freelancers, gig workers. Like I said before, $1,000 grant that does not have to be paid. Up to 10 employees. The SBA sometimes refers this as an advance. It's the same thing. It does not have to be repaid to the government at a later time. So again, this breaks it down for you by bullet points. Independent contractors, freelancers, sole proprietorships with or without employees. So if it's just yourself, if you just have like a side hustle, side business, anything like that. Gig workers, small businesses with less than 500 employees. So this is really for like small, medium-sized businesses. And I believe the newest addition to this is agricultural businesses as well. You must have been in business as of January 31st, 2020. The grants are available until December 16th, but the SBA will quickly run out of money, so apply as soon as you possibly can. Like I said before, they ran out in like 2 weeks last time. This is why we got to get this moving forward. So how the heck do you do this? Well, I'm glad you asked. I will leave another link in the description. You could go straight through and it goes to the government website that has the actual form that you could fill out, and I'll show you that right now. Website, by the way, is covid19relief.sba.gov. Again, I'll leave that in the description. So these are the disclosures and everything. This is mostly personal information, but you have to go through this. First, you do check like what type of entity you have, whether if it's like a business or a sole proprietorship or anything like that. Then it just goes into your business information, like the actual business itself, what it entails, the address, account numbers, EIN numbers, social security numbers, depends on what type of entity that you have. It also asks for the revenue of the business and cost of goods sold if there's anything like that relating to the business. So if you have a 1099, basically just relate it back to that form so you could fill it in and then it could be processed. It is relatively straightforward. I went through it because my dad has a small business, so I let him know about this. So if you do have questions, if you were to like, should you do this? Chances are you probably should rather than not. So after you put in all of your business information, your personal information, your email address, your bank information, then they give you just like a confirmation number and no confirmation email just yet. Once it gets processed, I believe they will let you know that it's going through that process. And supposedly, I did hear that it might take around 3 weeks for you to actually get these funds of the stimulus. It is fairly straightforward. If you guys have any questions, you could leave them in the comments. I'll try to help you out. But like, for example, if you have 3 employees, like you and 2 other people that help you out, you get $1,000 each. So that means you're going to get $3,000. If you have up to 10, like we said before, you get up to $10,000. Now the next question is, what if you don't have small business or a side hustle or a sole proprietorship? Like, will there be more for like normal workers? We're still waiting on that $1,200 stimulus check or $2,000 stimulus check. What's going on there? Unfortunately, not very much. There has been proposals by both sides, Democrats and Republicans. They're still dragging their feet with this, and really no one knows when this could occur. Now, it might seem likely. I mean, the Fed is definitely willing to print money, so that's definitely not the issue. It's really in the politicians' court of what they're going to pass, or they're just going to try to put as much as they possibly can into this bill that they're going to pass. So definitely I would recommend trying to help yourself in the meantime, because if we wait for the government, we don't know when that's going to happen. Personally, it does kind of seem like, whether if it's unemployment or get back to work benefits or anything like that, there's probably going to be somewhat more stimulus somewhere. That's where we have to keep our eyes out and see what happens in the near future. Hopefully, near future anyway. The source of all this money with the Fed is definitely continuing. They're starting to get into corporate bonds and picking individual companies that they're trying to bail out, basically. So again, bailouts from the taxpayers, that's just wonderful, isn't it? But we'll really have to see how this pans out. We are starting to reopen. Some states or locations are starting to see like increasing in numbers. Whether you believe that or not, we don't really know at this point. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you had any experience in the last application process, if you got denied or if it actually went through, definitely let's talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I am trying to keep you up to date with the main stimulus updates, how to understand it, and what to actually do to get through these tough times. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one.